All right, we are back. It is the 5th league of the day that we're going to do. Let's spin the wheel. Blue-white Affinity. All right, so this is Blue-white Affinity. So as other Affinity decks are in the other formats, we've got our Frogmites and our Merinforcers here and our Thoughtcasts. And then we got the rest of our deck to supplement that. So a whole bunch of artifact lands, Ancient Den, Darksteel Citadel, Seat of the Synod, Razortide Bridge, and then some basics. Ornithopter, Springleaf Drum to help ramp out faster, Ginger Brute, Thraben Inspector makes a clue token, which is an artifact. Then we've got all that glitters to pump up our guys. We've got Moon Circuit Hacker, which we can use to ninjutsu bounce a dude, and then if we hit our opponent, we get to draw a card without having to discard. So you can, for example, like just play Ornithopter, and then you just Moon Circuit Hacker, bounce the Ornithopter to your hand. Since the Ornithopter flies, probably didn't get blocked, and then you just replay the Ornithopter for 0 mana. We've got of One Mind, a 3 mana, draw 2, but it costs 2 less if you control a human and non-human. So the Moon Circuit Hacker is a human, and then all the other creatures are non-human. Moon Circuit Hacker and Thraben are humans, and then all the other creatures are non-humans. And then we've got 3 Metallic Rebukes as main deck counter spells. Then in the sideboard, Circle Pro Red for the red decks, Destroy Evil for big creatures or enchantments, Dust to Dust for artifacts, Dispel, 4 Hydroblasts for the red decks, Turn Aside to protect our guys, I guess, if we want to do that, Negates and Relic Progenitus for graveyards. And that's Affinity. All right, round 1, we're on the play. We have a land. I don't think a land is going to cut it, so let's mull that. All right, this is better, question mark. I guess it is better. So keep, and what am I putting back? I'm not playing anything on turn 1, so the Razortide Bridge is good. So I guess Darksteel Citadel can go back. All right, put that back. So play this, play Ornithopter, go. Windscarred Crag. All right, so Seat of the Synod. We still can't do anything, right? This costs 4. All right, over to them, and we'll just hold up Metallic Rebuke and probably rebuke anything they play. Ancient Den plays Barbed Batter Fist. Let's counter that. All right, ooh, Moon Circuit Hacker. So combat, swing, then ninjutsu this. Boom, ninja. Trigger, draw a card, and then replay the Ornithopter. Then we'll go Springleaf Drum, and then of One Mind. Draw 2 cards, play land, play another drum, play Frogmite, and then I can play Merinforcer, right? I'm just 1 off. Yeah, so tap this, and Merinforcer. Go ahead. Opponent plays Journey to Nowhere, and presumably eats Merinforcer, although maybe they just eat Moon Circuit. No, Merinforcer. All right, we drew a land, so let's go to combat. Swing with these 2. Then trigger the Hacker, draw, discard, Razortide Bridge, play Ginger Brute, and over to them. Experimental Synthesizer, exiling Galvanic Blast. All right, so I assume this is getting blasted now. Krark Clan Shaman. Ugh. They can actually just wipe our whole board with this. Yeah, that's bad. Sack this. All right, I have to respond by making a food. Or gaining 3, rather. Exiles Thraben Inspector. All right, and then Krark Clan dies and Moon Circuit dies. And then they have to cast this Galvanic or they lose it, right? Thraben Inspector. Well, we're just like amazingly far behind now, eh? That turned around fast. Blasts our Ornithopter, not the Frogmite. All right, combat. Swing. All right, play Ancient Den, go. Lembos, another Thraben. All right, well, no, not good to attack anymore, so I guess I just play a land and pass, because if I draw all that glitters, I want to be able to glitter it. Opponent cracks Clue. Synthesizer exiles a land. Sack Synthesizer, reveal Batter Fist on top. Makes a Samurai. Wait, don't they have to cast this, or they lose it? All right, well, attacking is pointless. Can't ninjutsu anything. I could just run out Moon Circuit, but that seems bad as well, so I guess I just pass. Opponent cracks a Clue. All right, another land. Bolt our Frogmite. Okay, so we take 4, go to 19. Well, again, I think running out Moon Circuit Hacker here is just not useful, but just not playing it's probably bad as well. So I guess I'd play it just in case we draw all that glitters, and then play this and back to them. Bolt our guy. Okay, another 4 down to 15. All right, well, Ginger Brute, I guess. Activate the You Can't Block Me Without Haste Guy's ability and attack. All right, opponent takes 1, goes to 12. Kind of not understanding how they could have 3 cards in their hand and not play any of them. All right, another 4, we go to 11. Plays Core Skyfisher, bounces Lembos. I assume they replay Lembos. Yep, Scryed to the top. Plays a land. All right, Thoughtcast. Okay, so activate this dude. Combat, attack with Ginger Brute. All right, Ninja. Does the Moon Circuit Hacker hit you? Yes, it does. Draw a card. We draw Thoughtcast. Play Thoughtcast. Okay, land, Ginger Brute, Myr Enforcer, and now we have Metallic Rebuke up, although I don't really know how helpful that is at this point. Over to them. End of turn. Pop Lemboss to gain 3. Lemboss again. Alright. They scry to the bottom. Plays a land. Core Skyfisher. Bounce a Lemboss. Replay a Lemboss. Alright. If they play another spell, then we can rebuke it. They scry to the top. Red, red. Makeshift Munitions. Alright, counter that. So rebuke your makeshift munitions. Interestingly, we still don't really even have any good attacks here, right? Well, we have better attacks if they attack with Core Skyfisher, but still not any good. So we go to 9. I can attack with Myr Enforcer, and then they can just like block here and here, and then Myr Enforcer dies, but at least we get rid of Core Skyfisher. Alright, give Ginger Brute unblockable-ish powers. I guess this is holding back their entire ground team, but it's just like not very good. Alright, swing with Ginger Brute. Opponent goes to 12, and we pass. Another land. They attack with everything. Alright, so let's block here, and then we would take... If they have Blast, we die regardless of what we block, right? So I may as well just not block with the Moon Circuit Hacker. The only way that we don't die is if they have exactly Bolt, in which case we would... Yeah, alright, they have Blast anyway. Alright, so all the Hydro Blasts. Circle of Pro Red? It's only to me, though, right? Deal to you, not to my creatures, so that's not really great. Destroy Evil, not good. Turn Aside's okay, but not great. Dispel just to straight up stop their removal spells, except for Journey to Nowhere. What are you even cut? It can't be any of your main, like, affinity package, right? So I assume Rebuke. It feels like these games go... Well, that game went pretty long, at least. I don't know. Frogmite seems really bad in this matchup. It just can't attack into anything that they're doing. I'll cut all the Frogmites, and then Negate can be maybe useful, along with possibly Turn Aside, although I maybe just want all of these. Just hard counters. All right, let's try this. On the play. This is fine. Keep Seed of the Synod, go. Plays a tapped Rust Veil Bridge. Ooh, Ninja. All right, well, play the Ninja and go to them. Windscarred Crag, Thraben Inspector. Okay, so let's see. Land, Thraben Inspector, and then we have 4 artifacts. So Thoughtcast is 1 mana, so Thoughtcast. All right, Thoughtcast again. Well, I'm going to attack them in case their follow-up is Core Skyfisher, because then they have, if they block here, then they don't have a non-land to bounce. Even though I guess technically it's an enchantment creature, so it makes all that glitters bigger, but that's my thinking. Lemboss. All right, if we just play all that glitters here, they can just bolt it in response, right? How much is Myr Enforcer right now? It's 3 mana. I guess I can blast back if they try to remove it, right? All right, so all that glitters here, and then we can just hold up double Hydroblast. All right, 6/7, Thraben Inspector, swing, Experimental Synthesizer, trigger, reveals Rust Veil Bridge, Core Skyfisher, bounces Synthesizer, exiles Glinthawk, white, plays Glinthawk, bounces Lemboss. All right, we got nothing else to do right now. I guess I could crack the clue, but I don't want to. All right, drum becomes even bigger. We have 5 total artifacts, so I can play Myr Enforcer and then the other Myr Enforcer and have exactly 1 mana open to Hydroblast if I need to. All right, so combat attack with Thraben Inspector. No blocks from them, they're at 8. All right, cast Myr Enforcer, cast this Myr Enforcer, and then over to them. And then we can drum one of them to use Hydroblast if necessary. Replay Synthesizer. All right, trigger. Core Skyfisher. Dust to dust on both of our guys. Well, nothing to be done about that. So, yep, they're dead. At least we still got this dude. Ginger Brute, and we can put glitters on it and make it unblockable. All right, Ginger Brute. Glitters. Activate ability. All right, so we win this game. And then I liked my changes, so I think I'm just keeping the same stuff. Yeah, just keep the same stuff. Dispel's maybe not good. Yeah, I'm going to cut Dispel and bring back 1 Metallic Rebuke. Okay, or maybe Turn Aside. Yeah, let's bring Turn Aside in. All right. Well, double Thoughtcast is excellent, along with all this other stuff. All right, Thraben Inspector. Play land, go. Plays Lemboss. Okay, so problem is if I run out Ancient Den and they have Dust to Dust and they just kill both of our artifact lands and we're so far behind. But if I don't, then I just don't have Thoughtcasts going off fast enough. All right, play Ancient Den, play Moon Circuit Hacker, go. They attack, we don't block. Core Skyfisher picks up the Lemboss, plays a mountain. Well, we can't attack into their Skyfisher, and we can't really do anything else here, right? So what's the best move? Cast Of One Mind? Thoughtcast costs 3, so it's the same whether I do Of One Mind or not, so may as well cast Of One Mind and just try to find more stuff to do. All right, cast Of One Mind. Well, do nothing, pass to them. Experimental Synthesizer. Exiles Dawnbringer Cleric, which they can use to kill Moon Circuit Hacker. All right. Well, goodbye, Moon Circuit. So take 3, go to 15, Plays a land. All right, so Thraben Inspector, make a clue, play drum, and then this gives us 4 artifacts. So the Thoughtcast costs 1 mana now. So cast Thoughtcast, draw 2, play a land. I can put all that glitters on this right now before they have mana for burn. Or, so Mirror Enforcer currently costs 3, so I can't play that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets out of range of burn. All right, let's do that now. So our guy becomes a 6/7 and can actually start attacking them next turn. Lemboss. They scryed to the top. That's not a good sign. They are attacking with everything, so we take 4, go to 11. Glint Hawk picks up the Synthesizer and triggers and finds a land, plays the land. All right, so Darksteel Citadel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Thoughtcast, draw double Mirror Enforcer. All right, Drum. So then this costs 1 mana to cast. So yeah, cast this. And then cast a free Mirror Enforcer. And then let's play Moon Circuit Hacker with Drum for blue and white. So cast Moon Circuit Hacker. Just get this up even bigger. Combat. Swing with this 11-12. I'm back. How have the leagues been going? Some good, some bad. The gameplay's decent at least. No blocks from them? All right, no blocks from them. They're at 10. And we get to pass with double Hydroblast up. Bolt us. Counter. Opponent goes to combat. Swings with just the flyers. Okay, we can't block any of that, so we will have to go to 7. Opponent Galv blasts us. We will counter that. Tap blue, tap this. Opponent still has 4 cards in hand. Galv blasts us to 3. Do they just have all burn in their hand? All right, well, our opponent had 3 galvanic blasts, or 2, a bolt and 2 galvanic blasts. Like, what were we supposed to do? On to round 2. What stuff have you played? We have played so far, League 1 was Familiars, League 2 was Jund midrange, League 3 Black-White Ephemerate, and League 4 was Bogles. The Bogles game, we got a Slippery Boggle up to, we put 2 All That Glitters and Ancestral Mask on it, among other things. And we got it up to a, I believe, 75 power trampling lifelink, and we lost that game. Against what, an Edict? No, against Elves. They well-wishered their way to the point where they could gain more life per turn than we could deal damage to them, and then eventually made a 198 power trampling elf. All right, round 2 on the play. This hand looks fine, other than that we're missing white for glitters, so I'll keep this. All right, so Seed of the Synod, Ginger Brute, Ornithopter, Combat, Swing. Forest Utopia Sprawl on white. All right. Darksteel Citadel, free Frogmite. Can't actually cast Of One Mind. Can cast Mirror Enforcer, right? Yeah, we can cast Mirror Enforcer. So play that, attack with Ginger Brute, and over to them. All right, so it is Bogles. Glade Cover, Ethereal Armor. Razortide Bridge, we can't actually play anything, so make this unblockable-ish. Combat, swing here, swing Mirror Enforcer. All That Glitters, 7/7. Rancor, 11/9. Well, this is going to be rough. How much does Glitters give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if Ornithopter becomes an 8/8, then this attacks also for 1. So 8, 9, 10. All right, no blocks. We go to 9, and then... Oh, I can Moon Circuit hack as well. So is that lethal? So All That Glitters on a creature, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Yeah, that's lethal. Glitters here. Go to combat. Swing, 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 swing. All right, lethal. All right, we lethaled them before they lethaled us. So Bogles. Destroy evil for the enchantments. Potentially negate for enchantments. That's it. What's bad? Frogmite again, it just doesn't do anything. Can't attack, can't block. Yeah, all right, run this. On the draw for game 2, this is also okay, so keep. Forest, Boggle. All right, so Ancient Den, play Thraben Inspector. Utopia Sprawl, name white. And then Ethereal Armor. 3/3, no blocks. Take that, go to 17. I wish we would have drawn the untapped blue for Of One Mind. So it's probably correct to play Razortide Bridge here. So Razortide, Ginger Brute, Combat, swing with both of these. Cycle Ash Barrens gets a Plains. Armadillo Cloak. All right, 6/6, and we got to erase that. So there's 4 artifacts in play, plus Razortide Bridge potentially, into Mirror Enforcer. This has Trample, so we either have to race it or we have to make a creature that's big enough to block it. All right, Of One Mind. Ooh, double All That Glitters. I can't play them both though, right? I mean, this thing has Trample, so if they trample us, we're just dead, right? So Drum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can play Mirror Enforcer and then potentially kill them next turn. Let's see, if I just Glitters one thing, right? Glitters is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it becomes a 7/7, and then if they just play anything else on here, it beats us through. I'd probably just get Mirror Enforcer into play for next turn. So Razor Tide, then play Mirror Enforcer, tap this, and then I'm probably just not blocking this, so swing. All right, 2 cards. What is it? Abundant Growth trigger. Another Ethereal Armor. Yikes. Oh, and ram through. Wait, they're ramming through. Oh, the trample damage goes through anyway. All right. I mean, yeah, I'll just keep the same thing. This is fine. A bit slow, but keepable. Opponent mulls to 5. Ancient Den, Thraben. Forest, Commune with Spirits, Revealing. Abundant Growth. All right. Can't actually play anything, so let's just play Razor Tide and go to combat, swing. Abundant Growth, Boggle. Okay. So let's see. Seed of the Synod, Thoughtcast for 1. And then Thoughtcast. Okay. Another Thraben. And trigger and go to combat, swing here. So we have double Destroy Evil to potentially destroy enchantments that come down. Utopia Sprawl, naming green. Rancor. Well, double Rancor is the one thing we can't actually get rid of. Ethereal Armor, that we can get rid of. All right, no blocks. We take 10, go to 10. Another Thraben Inspector, jeez. So we have to cast Destroy Evil, so blow this one up. And then we probably just have to hold up another Destroy Evil, right? So at this point, they have no cards in hand, so they're just top decking. All right, so combat, swing here, and then we'll just hold up Destroy Evil. Abundant Growth, trigger, draw a card. Another Glade, so Glade Cover Scout, and then we can just block this, which I will. And then they just re-Rancor their guy, but that's fine. All right, block this. So we take 3, we go to 7, then the Rancor's trigger, and then they'll just re-Rancor their guy. And then at this point, I should pop a clue. All right, so pop the clue. Ornithopter. Double Ornithopter. All right, at least that makes of 1 mind 1 mana. Cast of 1 mind, draw 2 cards, Ornithopter. Wow, we have all that glitters as well. We do have to hold, again, we do have to hold up Destroy Evil in order to potentially destroy a big pump thing that they could draw off the top. So I can't just go all out. So play land, play Thraben Inspector, and then pass to them. I could also just play my own all that glitters, but it's fine. All right, another Utopia Sprawl. Sure. No attacks from them. I will pop the clue. Drew a Seed of the Synod. All right, Seed of the Synod, Ginger Brute. Actually, let's cast of 1 mind. Of 1 mind, draw some more cards. Play Ginger Brute. Play all that glitters on the Ginger Brute. Or actually, how much is it right now? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's actually just 2 kill with all that glitters on an Ornithopter. All right, so let's do that. All that glitters here. Go to combat. Swing here. All right, dead in 2 hits, and we have the Destroy Evil for anything else they draw. Ancestral Mask, and then I'll just blow that up. Destroy an enchantment. Blow up your Ancestral Mask. All right, we got it. Round 3. I feel like out of all the Affinity decks, the Pauper versions are the most fun to play. Yeah, because you don't have like the broken stupid stuff. There's no Urza Saga. There's no Cranial Plating. There's no Arcbound Ravager to move counters around. Like your creatures are actually just not good, right? Your best creature is a 4/4. You don't have Emery to keep looping baubles out of the graveyard every turn. You don't have free Moxes and whatnot. It feels like there's actual trade-offs and your cards have downsides. They're not just good at every point in the game. They don't do broken, busted things on their own. All right, I'll keep this. Snow Island into Fairy Seer. Okay, 2 on top. All right, well, I'm going to play a turn 1 Thraben Inspector, I guess. Back to them. So attack here. We can't block. Take 1, go to 19. And now they're just holding up counter spells. All right, so play this. Play Ornithopter, play Frogmite, combat, swing here. And it still has enough synergy to be powerful and has all the card draw, so you have a lot of agency. Yes. I've said it multiple times before already during this stream. The Pauper decks feel like optimized draft decks. All right, no attacks from them. So back to us. All right, so if I cast all that glitters, they're going to counter it, right? But, you know, they'll counter whatever I play. Springleaf Drum, of 1 mind. Play a land, go to combat, swing here and here. No blocks. All right, Ninja the Frogmite. Ninja Frogmite. Trigger. Always yield to this. Draw a card. All right, recast Frogmite. Of 1 mind. Blue here. Brainstorms in response. Disrupt. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. Draw a card. Sure. All right, over to them. Snow Mountain. Plays Augur of Bolas. Finds a Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 off Kang Mirror Enforcer. All right, so cast Mirror Enforcer. What is the best card to put all that glitters on? Probably the Moon Circuit Hacker, right? Although, again, if they have removal spell. If they have removal spell, they have removal spell. All that glitters. I guess I can just put it on the Mirror Enforcer, right? That's less susceptible to their burn. Although, actually, Scred kills everything here. All right, I'll put it on Moon Circuit. Target here. Spell Stutter Sprite. All right, pop the clue in response, just in case I draw Metallic Rebuke. All right, well, we drew Moon Circuit Hacker, so, so that's gonna hit, and then counter our glitters. All right, what can I attack with? I guess this and this. Moon Circuit can't attack because of Augur, so let's just swing here. Augur blocks here, Fairies block here. All right, so damage, and then over to them. So Brainstorm. All right, of one mind, right? Oh, no, yeah. We still have a human, yeah. All right, of one mind. Counterspell, sure. Go to combat. Swing here, Scred our Mer Enforcer. Very well. And now they'll just block the Frogmite. Oh, double block the Frogmite. Well, kill this. All right, Spellsetter Sprite dies, play land, and then I guess just pass to them. Morph. Fathom Seer. When it turns face up, draw 2 cards by returning 2 islands to your hand. Okay. Island. Fairy Seer. Well, we do need to draw pretty well to win out in this position. Of one mind's a good draw. Of one mind. Thoughtcast. All right. Ornithopter. Drum. I still can't even attack them, though. All right. Over to them. Holding up Metallic Rebuke. Another Augur Bolos. Oh, I should have countered that. I figured just like, oh, whatever. It's fine. Lorien Revealed. All right, I'll counter that. Play a land and go. Brainstorm. Plays a land. Plays Fairy Seer. Scries 1 top, 1 bottom. And we're still kind of just staring at each other, although they could attack with these 1/3s, I guess. Back to us. All that glitters. All right, all that glitters on an Ornithopter. No, Bolt. And they can pay for it. All right, well, back to them. Oh, come on. You have another burn spell? Fine. I think I just have to hold Metallic Rebuke up for Lorien Revealed, because otherwise we're just completely not even able to stay up with the game if they could cast this and resolve it. Lorien Revealed, Metallic Rebuke this. So rebuke your Lorien. All right, well, now they can just attack with whatever they want. So 3, no blocks, go to 16. Mer Enforcer, and back to them. Tap land. Attacks with a flyer. We go to 15. Okay, so, all right, let's attack with Ginger Brute. So let's play Ginger Brute, and then let's activate Ginger Brute's ability, and then let's attack with Ginger Brute. Swing. And then since they can't block, we'll Ninja it. All right, Ninja. Bounce. Ninja. Does this hit you? No, their last card is a burn spell. Ugh, fine. All right, play Ginger Brute. Back to them. First impressions on Pauper. Is it truly baby legacy? No, it's like super draft. All right, we take 1 damage from this, and then it's back to us. Ooh, Thoughtcast. Does anyone know why it gets into this? Like, sometimes Moto gets into this situation. You gotta be kidding me. Just the perfect answer every opportunity. All right. Does anyone know why Moto gets into this situation where it just like it holds priority on everything, including mana payments? I don't know why this happens, and I don't know how to stop it. All right, well, activate Ginger Brute. Yeah, see, like right there. I tap this, and then it just puts the mana over here, and I have to click it, even though I usually don't have to do that. Swing with the Ginger Brute. All right, we're going to ping each other for 1 every turn. All that glitters. All right, if you drew another freaking removal spell, all that glitters on my Ginger Brute. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. I could have played around Bolt by putting it on Mer Enforcer, I guess. Also, I should have cracked it to gain life there, but whatever. I find it so frustrating when it's the opponent's just like, they have the answer every single turn to everything you do right on time. Your opponent has the heart of the cards and you don't. All right, 2 flyers. What'd they scry? 1/1. Frogmite. All right, back to them. So we're going to die to these flyers now. Thraben Inspector. Spell Stutter. Oh. All right, I'm over this game. I'm done. Sideboard. They are... Is it fairies? What is the point here? So there is what? None of these cards do anything. Dispel does do something. Turn Aside does do something. And Negate does something. So these cards do something. Once again, Frogmite just always feels like the worst card in every matchup. Moon Circuit Hacker also feels really bad in this matchup when they have 1,000,000 1-power creatures and 1/3 creatures. Although I can't cut them completely because of One Mind needs humans. So let's cut 2 Moon Hackers and 2 Frogmites and run that. You should have a swing emote with either a little swing or a personal favorite MTG character of yours is on a swing. Big fan of the happy, energetic swing. I could work on that, yeah. A swing emote. What's the most adorable character to put on it? All right, we're on the play. Not keepable. Molt. All right, let's keep this and put back, I don't know, one of the 2 rebukes. Razor's Hide, Ornithopter, go. Island. Plays Fairy Seer. 1/1. Ancient Den, and then we can't do anything, so pass to them. Holding up counter spells. Island. Nothing on their side. Back to us. Ancient Den, pass. Plays a tapped red land. I don't want to cast this until I can counter their counter. All right, well, never mind. We're all that glittersing this right now. All that glitters. Spell stutter sprite. All right, I do have to counter this in an awkward way. So blue, this one, improvise here. So then this hits, and then we can't attack yet, but we at least have a 6/8. Brainstorm. Swing with one. Ninja. Yeah, ninja. They draw a card. All right, Thoughtcast. Play land. Play of one mind. Draw 2 more cards. Play drum. Combat. 8/10 damage. Swing. Fairy Seer. 1 top, 1 bottom. Swings with ninja. They draw. All right, so let's play of one mind. Counter us. Let's counter that back. So counter their counter. We draw 2 cards. Land. Thraben Inspector. Trigger. Tap this for mana. Play Ginger Brute. Combat. Let's just swing here so we have a blocker for ninja if that's necessary. They take 10, go down to 2. Fairy Seer. Bolt our Ginger Brute so that they can get a draw in, but I guess they have 2 blockers for the Ornithopter, so they're not just out of it yet. All right, let's attack with both of these guys. So combat, swing. I guess I should have popped this clue ahead of time. All right, so block here, they go to 1. Let's pop the clue. So this one and this one. Oh, I could have all that glitters this too. Well, Ornithopter. Let's all that glitters this one. And play a drum, and then over to them. All right, they're conceding to that. Pretty sure I just run back exactly the same thing. Moon Circuit Hacker seems so bad when you're on the draw as well. All right, this is fine. Submit. All right, all that glitters, bunch of things. Curve, we're good. Plays tap land. All right, Ancient Den, Thraben, Ornithopter, go. Island. Plays Augur Bolus. All right, we get to slam all that glitters on here. They drew Skred. Seed of the Synod. They could have potentially brought in, like, Artifact Hate, so I think it's probably better to put all that glitters here instead. Also, this has higher power to begin with, so all that glitters on Thraben Inspector. Combat. Swing. I'm just thinking, like, if they boarded and cast into the fire or something, they could just kill the Ornithopter, so I'd rather just hit with Thraben. Plays a tap land. All right, back to us. So, another Ornithopter. So, Ornithopter, play land, play Ginger Brute, combat. Attack with this Thraben Inspector. Wham! Down to 5. All right, pass holding up Ginger Brute / Clue. Cycles Lorien revealed. Gets an island. Plays the island. Plays Brainstorm. You're also a fan of Omnath, right? Chibi Omnath on a swing would be funny, although I don't know how well it would read at the size of a Twitch emote. Yeah, Omnath's kind of like a random mishmash of colors. Fairy Seer, Scry, 2 bottom. They just don't have any bounce spells at all. Like, so they're just dead to an onboard Thraben Inspector? Huh. They probably have at least 1 shenanigans, maybe Gorilla Shaman. All right, pop the clue to draw a card. Bolt the Ginger Brute, sure. Drew a Thraben. So Thraben, trigger, make a clue. Darksteel Citadel, combat. I'm playing Citadel over Razor Tide so I can hold up the spell plus clue token. They block. They can just actually block for a while, so they're not dead, at least for now. Skred the Ornithopter, sure. Skred this Ornithopter, that is also fine. None of the popular decks run Snap, they just rely on Bolt and Skred. Do you mean popular red fairies or just in general? They're going to attack here. Okay, no blocks. Ninja. All right, Ninja. So then, yeah, so then they just replay the fairy and they use that to block. Lorien revealed, go get a land. Plays the land. Plays the fairy. 2 to the bottom. All right, pop the clue. Of one mind. All right, well, play of one mind. Draw. Ornithopter. Play Razortide Bridge. Combat. Swing here and swing here. Blocks here, obviously. Takes 1, go to 4. I will chump block the ninja to prevent them from drawing a card. Skred our guy. Nah. Let's counter that. Spell Stutter Sprite, counter that. Well, we got Super Got there. So Ninja, they get to draw a card. All right. Drew another of one mind. All right. Cast of one mind. They have Counter Spell. Very well. Play land. Go to combat. Swing with these. They obviously have to block this. They take 1. This one is very slowly killing them, although they are getting to draw an extra card with Ninja. But they're also losing a card having to chump block every turn. Plays a land. Gorilla Shaman. Destroy target non-creature artifact with mana value X. Blows up our land, and then is going to blow up another one of our lands. So this is reduced, and blows this one up. Oh, yeah. They do still have to actually block it, though. Oh, well, they're dead now. Glitters the other one. Combat. Swing. All right. We got there. On to round 4. This is quite the queue time, eh? All right, on the play for round 4. Only 1 land, although it's almost... No, this hand's not keepable. All right, well, Well, not capable again. Okay. This is so bad. I guess the best option is to Ornithopter and then Ninja. So the affinity cards can be put back. So keep this, put both of these back. So Island, Ornithopter, and then pass. Seed of the Synod, Gingerbrute. All right, so combat, swing, and then Ninja. So hit them, trigger, draw a card. Another Ninja. All right, play this, play the Ornithopter, and pass. Plays their own Ornithopter, Ancient Den. All right, so we're playing the Mirror. Huh. All right, combat. Swing here. If they want to block with Gingerbrute, they block with Gingerbrute. It takes them off 1 count for Affinity. Blocks with Gingerbrute. Okay, so these trade, and then we play this one, and Thoughtcast costs 2. Let's just play the Ninja. We're not going to have an opportunity to Ninja this in anymore, so let's just play it. All right, do they have Metallic Rebuke? They do. All right, Darksteel Citadel. So now they do have Thoughtcast mana. Thraben Inspector of 1 mind. Okay, Springleaf Drum, and then Thoughtcast costs 2 right now. So cast Thoughtcast, draw, Ornithopter, Frogmite, and then we have Metallic Rebuke up. All right, pass back to them. Plays a land. Gingerbrute, okay. Activate the Gingerbrute. So swing with the Gingerbrute, We can't block. Ninja, All right, they draw. I think if they replay the Gingerbrute, I just counter it. Or do I just counter Glitters or something? This is just going to get worse and worse as the game drags on, right? All right, they're just not replaying it. So I assume they also have Metallic Rebuke open. All right, land pass. Cracks the clue. Island. Gingerbrute. All right, that's fine. No attacks from them. Back to us. All right, well, we're just not doing anything. So play Seed of the Synod, go. Another Gingerbrute. Myr Enforcer, which I cannot counter. So Gingerbrute activation. Okay. Activate the other Gingerbrute. Swing with all of these. All right, so block Frogmite on the Ninja. And then nothing else. All right, well, drum. And back to them. Combat. Attack with just every creature. All right, just block 2 things. They have a Ninja. Yeah, Ninja, back one of the Gingerbrutes. All right, so they draw, and we take 6. Gingerbrute. Well, we're just not drawing anything. So play a Gingerbrute. Pass to them. Swing, 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 swing. Go to blocks. Block here, here, and here. Go to damage. We take 5, go to 5. They lose their Ninja. We lose our Gingerbrute. All right, time to draw something good. That's more nothing. All right. Like, it's always hypothetically we can get back into the game. If we have to rip, like, multiple draw spells back to back, plus more threats on the board. So I have to chump block Myr Enforcer this turn and put this in front of Thraben. Activates Gingerbrute. Okay. Activates Gingerbrute. Block here. Block here. We're down to 3. They play a Frogmite. All right, drawing of 1 mind. Play of 1 mind. All right, so they're going to Metallic Rebuke in response or something. Yeah, and then even if we pay for it, we just can't get out of this. Let's just pay for it. All right, well, that doesn't help. So, concede. All right, so I want Dust to Dust. And then after that, I don't think anything. Just Dust to Dust. What is bad here? Probably Metallic Rebuke, actually. It's just like, it becomes dead later. It's just not very good. It's actually probably better just to have straight up negate to negate the all that glitters / draw spells. What is the most cuttable card? Probably a Frogmite. Frogmite, Gingerbrute, something. I'll just cut a Frogmite. That's fine. How's Pauper treating you today? It's been good and bad. I would say there's nothing that feels like total bull other than Name Sticker Goblin. Also, Pauper players don't know how to build mana bases, so I had to go and fix all the mana. All right, we're on the play for game 2. This is a way better hand than last time, although we are missing blue mana, but that's okay. All right, so Den, Gingerbrute, Ornithopter, Combat, swing here, Darksteel Citadel, nothing. All right, well, we drew blue, so this, Gingerbrute, Combat, swing here, swing here. All right, Frogmite, Frogmite, pass. Seed of the Synod into Frogmite. Thraben Inspector. It's better to crack the clue than it is to make these Gingerbrutes unblockable, I think. So play Ancient Den, go to Combat, swing here. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all right, so swing here. No blocks from their part. I should crack this right now just in case I draw Myr Enforcer because I can play it. All right, I can't. So over to them. Ancient Den. So the problem is, like, yeah, you can play these Frogmites super fast, but then what? Like, they can't actually attack into anything that well. So I would say, like, him, like my opponent right now with 6 cards in hand and this board is better than me with this board and 1 card in hand. All that glitters 7/7. Yeah, just right now I just can't even do anything anymore. I guess I can attack with these Ginger Brutes, but that's way too slow of a clock. Drew a whole bunch of nothing. All right, this Ornithopter, swing, swing, and then I should animate or activate both of these and activate this one. All right, so they take 2 and they're at 11. Opponent casts Thoughtcast, plays another Frogmite, Enforcer, another Enforcer. Yep, they're doing better than we are. Swing with a 10-10 Frogmite. Sure, take 10. Well, we drew our All That Glitters, so I think they're just dead, right? All That Glitters here, and then activate this, combat, swing. All right, well, the All That Glitter mirror ended up in my favor. So I guess we actually want Destroy Evil to blow up All That Glitters. Huh. Yeah, it seems like the whole matchup just revolves around All That Glitters. So let's see. It's probably really hard to attack with these guys. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. All right, game 3. We are on the draw this game. This hand is fine. We will keep it. Darksteel Citadel into Drum. Ornithopter. Frogmite. All right, Seed of the Synod, Ginger Brute, Ornithopter, and then just pass. Thoughtcast. Frogmite. Tap land. All right, swing with the Frogmite. No blocks. Go to 18. Back to us. All right, Ornithopter. Cast Thoughtcast. Cast Ornithopter. We have All That Glitters next turn, so let's play Ancient Den. Let's make this Ginger Brute unblockable and attack with the Ginger Brute and back to them. Swing with the Frogmites. No blocks. We're going to Ninja Frogmite. Yeah, Ninja Frogmite. Sure. Ancient Den. So we got All That Glitters, and then if they have Metallic Rebuke for it, we probably just lose. Oh, they're going to tap out their blue source of One Mind. All right. I'm going to Glitter an Ornithopter so that this Ginger Brute can block and trade with the Ninja. All right, maybe not if they're playing another Ornithopter, although maybe I still will. Well, 2 Ginger Brutes means I'm... All right, so land, glitter this, play another Ginger Brute, go to combat, swing here. Chump block with an Ornithopter. All right, so their Ornithopter dies, back to them. All That Glitters on their Ninja. All right, well, we are going to chump block this. I guess, I don't know. Chump blocking it means that they don't get to loot if we block it, so it's probably correct to block it. Swing here. All right, so chump block on that. We're at 10. This is a 9/9 now. Plays a land. Well, now we drew negate. So island. Activate the Ginger Brute. Go to combat. Swing here. I probably also need to swing here, right? And then the Ornithopter is going to chump this. Yeah, so let's swing with both of these. And then make this one also unblockable. I need this for the math to work out, right? Because I have to block this, which means that this is going to get reduced and then I won't be able to kill them on the next attack. So swing, swing, swing. Ornithopter jumps in front of the Ninja. And then this is exactly lethal here. All right, and they realize the same thing, so they are conceding, and we win the match. On to the last round. All right, 5th round. Final round of Blue-White Affinity. We're on the draw. This is fine. Keep. Great Furnace. Back to us. All right, so Seed of the Synod, Ginger Brute. Go to combat. Swing. All right, they take 1, and back to them. Ancient Den. Plays Core Skyfisher, picks a land up. Yeah, I'm convinced Core Skyfisher actually just sucks. All right, I can Ninja this, and then I'm in an awkward position where I can't, like, really play anything else. I'd have to make this unblockable, play this as a land, Ninja this, draw, and then I'm out of being able to play anything until next turn. Although I do want to get this Ninja on the field for of One Mind, so maybe it's good. All right, let's do that. So make it unblockable, then go to combat, swing, and then Ninja it out off the field, hit them, draw a card, Springleaf Drum. All right, back to them. Lembas, and no attacks for them, obviously. Okay, so Drum, Ginger Brute, play land, Thoughtcast, tap this here, draw Frogmite, and then we are 2 off from casting Enforcer, so just pass. Experimental Synthesizer, exiling, Frogmite. All right, that's a pretty good exile. Great Furnace. Krark Clan Shaman, oof, Frogmite. Then with it on the stack, sack 2 things to kill our board and Krark Clan Shaman. They revealed Enforcer, but they're going to be short to cast it this turn. So they're Boros Affinity. All right, we take 2 from Core Skyfisher. All right, land, Frogmite, Thoughtcast, Ornithopter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably hold up in Metallic Rebuke, right? Nah, let's just cast Of One Mind. Of One Mind, draw, Frogmite, Ginger Brute, tap this here, and Enforcer, and over to them. Experimental Synthesizer, exiling, Ancient Den, plays Ancient Den, attacks a Skyfisher, all right, no blocks. We go to 16, play this, go to combat. I guess I make Ginger Brute unblockable, so activate, make this unblockable, and blocks. Galv Blast, Armor Enforcer. Let's counter that. Metallic Rebuke, this, tap this, tap this. All right, so Armor Enforcer survives. Not blocking at all. They're at 8. Play drum, pass. Seed of the Sonata. Oh, Jeskai? Huh. Thoughtcast. All that glitters on Frogmite. Wow, really? But they're not attacking. So if I swing everything, they can block here and take 3, so that's not good enough. So let's just attack with Ginger Brute. So Ginger Brute activation, then go to combat, swing, and land, and go. Plays Core Skyfisher, picks up Synthesizer, exiling Seed of the Synod. Replay Synthesizer, exiling Silver Bluff Bridge. All right, so none of that. So I probably have to block this because if I don't, then I'm potentially in burn range. So I'll block it with Frogmite so that they can't just glitter a flyer and kill us that way. All right, Of One Mind. Tap, tap, tap. Ancient Den, Thraben, trigger, make a clue, crack the clue, drew another Thraben, so play Thraben. And at this point, we're just going to pass. I'm going to attack with Mirror Enforcer. So swing with Mirror Enforcer. Galvanic Blast, the guy. All right, well, over to them. I feel like the best move here is just crack a clue, so I should block with something like a Thraben Inspector and then just crack the clue. Synthesizer, sack to make a Samurai. Exiles Frogmite. Plays Frogmite. Plays the land. Attack with the Frogmite. Attack with Skyfishers. Okay. Nope. Not the second Skyfisher. Yep, the second Skyfisher. Nope. Nope. Just the Frogmite. Nope, nothing. Yep, Frogmite. Okay. Block a Thraben. So Thraben chumps, and then end of turn, crack the clue by drumming 2 creatures. All right, we drew all that glitters, so if they don't have a burn spell, they're dead. So glitter the Ginger Brute, activate the Ginger Brute. All right, we got it. So sideboarding, we want destroy evil, dust, negate, and I guess turn aside. They do have some red spells, but I don't think enough to warrant Hydroblast, so let's not bother with that. And then once again, I think Frogmite kind of sucks. Let's cut that. I think these kind of are not great either, and especially in these aggro matchups where the board gets all gummed up and when they have flying creatures, so it's really hard to get through, so let's cut these. And what else? Maybe like Drum or Ornithopter, just because they're cards that don't do much. Or 1 Ginger Brute. Let's cut a no. Metallic Rebuke also gets kind of bad as the game goes along too. All right, let's cut one of these. All right, submit. Okay, this is acceptable. Keep. Rustveil Bridge. All right, Seed of the Synod, Brute, combat, swing. Lemboss. So Darksteel Citadel, Ginger Brute, Thoughtcast, draw some more cards, Ornithopter, and we are a bit away from casting Mirror Enforcer, so let's combat, attack with the Ginger Brutes, back to them. Ancient Den. Cast into the fire on our Ginger Brutes. Well, it's going to be a struggle coming up now. We drew all that glitters, but we can't actually do anything. All right, back to them. Core Skyfisher. Pick up Lemboss. All right. All that glitters here is probably pretty rough. Like, they're representing a removal spell. So let's just play 2 Mirror Enforcers. So Mirror Enforcer number 1, Mirror Enforcer number 2, and then pass. Lemboss replayed. Great Furnace. Just want them to tap out so I can glitter something. Disenchant a Mirror Enforcer. Okay. Core Skyfisher, swing, no blocks. All right. Glitter my Mirror Enforcer while holding up Metallic Rebuke next turn. Combat, attack for 11. They're at 6, and we've got 1 counterspell open. Disenchant, which they can pay for. All right. Yep. Mirror Enforcer dies. Thoughtcast. All right, I will counter that. So let's counter that. Red Blast. Well, they just got everything. All right. So they have drawn. And now we need to cast crappy Of One Minds in order to get back into this. Another All That Glitters. They're still representing burn, though. Man. But if they don't have burn, they're literally just dead right now. All right, let's make them have it. All That Glitters. Nope, they have it. Yep. All right, back to them. Plays a land, plays Mirror Enforcer. Thoughtcast. Of course, Skyfisher hits us. We go to 14. Experimental Synthesizer. Exiling. Galvanic Blast. Yep. Blast us. Not even the Ornithopter. All right. Play Of One Mind. Oh, and they have another blast. Okay. Yep, they just have everything at all times. All right. I can't imagine we get back into this game at this point. Pops the Synthesizer. They exile Glinthawk. Plays Glinthawk. I assume they just pick up Lemboss. Swing. I'm not blocking. If they have Galvanic Blast, they have Galvanic Blast. We're just dead next turn anyway. All right. Drum. Of One Mind. Draw. And we're dead. All right. That's the game. And then we've got one more game. So again... Man, the fact that they're playing Red Blasts as well. I don't think I want to bring a Hydroblast in just to stop the Red Blasts, nor do I think I want it in order to stop Galvanic, although maybe I do. So Metallic Rebuke just seems bad. And then what else? Again, like the ninja dudes, when they have a bunch of instant speed removal, just don't seem very good. Although we have to have some minimum number of humans for of one mind to be not crap. So Dispel's probably good. Oh, what else? Let's see, how many what red spells do they have that we care about? Galvanic Blast, Red Blast, Cast into the Fire. Maybe that is enough. I'm going to cut all these guys. Let's just cut all of them. And what else? 3 Hydro Blasts. All right, let's do that. On the play. Well, the hand does not have a creature, but it has every other good spell in it, so I'll keep. Razor Tide, over to them. Plays a tap land of their own. Ancient Den, Ornithopter. If I run out all that glitters right now, if they just have a disenchant, then they just like kill it. Thoughtcast costs 2, so let's just cast Thoughtcast. All right, Thoughtcast, and over to them. Red, Synthesizer, exiles Glinthawk, Ancient Den, and then they Glinthawk, pick it back up. Synthesizer, exiles another Glinthawk, which they can't play this turn, thankfully. Okay, Seed of the Synod, let's Thoughtcast. All right, I want to glitters next turn when I have Turn Aside up. So for now, let's just play 2 drums. Just play 2 drums and then pass. Rustvale Bridge tapped. Attacks with Glinthawk, no blocks. We go to 18. Frogmite. And they're holding up a red source. Okay, so Citadel glitters here. It just resolves. All right, combat. Attack for 8. All right, hit them for 8. Go to 12. Pass. Why didn't they play Synthesizer on their turn then? Blue. Thoughtcast. Synthesizer. I'm just going to blast this, actually. Counter that. Just keep them from drawing more stuff. It's because I already have another Hydroblast and Turn Aside in hand. I just want to keep them from drawing into more answers. Attack with Frogmite. No blocks. Go to 16. All right, so of one mind. Tap, tap, tap. Draw 2 cards. Another All That Glitters. I'm not going all in on this, though. So let's just go to combat. Swing here. So they block. Glinthawk dies. Back to them with 2 counter spells up. Ancient Den. Lemboss. Sure. Trigger. They kept it on top. Merinforcer. Sure. Merinforcer. Attacks with Frogmite. No blocks. Go to 14. All right, let's just kill them. So All That Glitters, number 2. All right, we did it. 4-1 with blue-white affinity. So despite the result, I feel like the deck is kind of bad. And the reason is I feel like the entire deck revolves around All That Glitters. And if you just don't draw All That Glitters, then the deck fails. So it's got like Thoughtcast is good. And then everything else is kind of bad. And then it's just All That Glitters. It feels like it's All That Glitters deck. If this plan fails here because you either don't draw it or they like kill the guy that the glitters is on, then the rest of the deck falls apart. Like the Frogmites suck. The Moon Circuit Hackers kind of suck. Even the Merinforcers are just like not big enough to really matter a lot of the time. And then you've got all of this dead air cards down here. So if there was another All That Glitters type card or like another big affinity payoff, like I think honestly this deck should probably be playing Gearseeker Serpent or just some other big affinity payoff. If you're not familiar with that, it is, let me see, this dude basically has affinity and is double blue, but it's a 5/6. So it's an actual like big creature instead of this 4/4 Merinforcer. I feel like this is an actually good payoff as opposed to this guy. The versions before All That Glitters ran it, I feel like they just need to run both. They just absolutely need to run both. Because as of right now, there's just only having 4 actual payoffs in your deck is not good enough. But anyways, that is the end of the Blue-White Affinity League.